Drunken fairy fucking
Oh, fuck it. Oh, fuck it. Okay. Here's how the story goes. We got a prince and a princess story here. A long, long time ago, far, far away, there's a prince, and he's like, it's springtime, he's like horny, it's like spring fever. He's like, I gotta find me a princess. I gotta get a wife, I gotta get some little kids running around and shit, teach them my sword wielding skills. Anyway, so he's like, I gotta get a group of men together, we gotta go find me a princess, because there's not any hot bitches around here, and this is retarded, there's a bunch of wenches, and they're sweeping and cutting weed all day, and so they run off in the wilderness, and they're like, trying to find a princess. And they run to this castle, and this castle's like huge, and there's like archers and people defending it. It's like an evil castle, and they're like devising a plan. They're like got archers and like sniping off all the other archers, and there's multiple archery going on, and everybody's the archers are killing each other somehow. Anyway, so they kill everybody, and they're like free to check out this castle. So they go up to the top floor of this castle. If there's like a floor, I guess, out of the stairs. I don't know what's going on. And they find this hot princess, right? And the prince sees this princess, and he got long hair, like braids and shit, and like got a busty rack and like a fat ass. And he gets up to her and he embraces her, and he takes her in her hands, and he's caressing her hair. And in that moment, he whispers in, like leans in and whispers into her ear, just very softly.
Even though you are the most beautiful woman I've ever seen, I can't get over how bad you smell of socks. Even though socks turn me on, like nothing turns me on. And I just want to embrace you. But it's so naughty. But I can't. I can't. I will just take you back to who you need to be with, and just smell those socks. Oh, 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 oh.
Now start that. Put the thing up again. One more time. Yeah, there you go. Fucking clack that shit. Fucking farted. Goes like this. She just said, I love you. That you're not what I expected, but recently, you gotta understand that sometimes when guys roll out, they get heavy in the streets. They get some fucking armpit stains. Going like this. It's not a big deal when you're a fucking prince. You gotta recognize, bitch, that you're fucking with the man now. Real dog, real talk, real strength, real popularity. Not no fucking little bitch ass cunt. Luigi. This is Mario. We talking Mario Land now? Because we are, I hope so. Because I'm talking Nintendo 64. Actually roll that back a fucking slab. Get on the fucking Super Nintendo tip and get on the fucking Super Nintendo 64. Not even Mario Kart fucking days yet. Yeah, we're getting shitty. Having a little fucking rollin' rock. Having a little rollin' rock and rockin' sockin'.
Rocking and rolling.
Not sure what the story's about yet.
She said.
But then she was saying.
Hey, fuck you! You guys are fucking shitty anyway. And then he said...
So, years later, and Princess and I are 20 years in, I guess. Well, sure enough, she asked me, hey, why don't you go down to the drug mart and pick me up some fucking tampons or something. So I fucking go down there, I humor her, right? So I go down there and start walking through the aisles, and I see a clerk, and I say, excuse me, do you know where the tampons are? And she says, yeah, they're aisle 3. Okay, let's go down aisle 3. And looking around. And I know the clerk can see me, but she's confused. Anyways, she says, "Sir, do you know what you're doing?" "Oh yeah, I know what I'm doing." So later on, I come up to the cash, and what I've got is some cotton balls and some twine. So I come up there with my debit card, and I say, "Here you go, charge it to my debit card." "Sir, I don't think you've understood. I'm pretty sure I showed you the aisle where the tampons are." Well, I had to tell her the story that 2 weeks ago, she went down to the local, tobacconist or whatever. I said, "Pick me up a pack of smokes." So she comes back with papers and tobacco leaves. "Oh, it's cheaper. You'll save money this way." You know where the story goes.
And then she said,
Well, and then she said,
Wait, Colin. Ain't no much more, seems obviously. Ain't no fucking tobacco leaves. So good to me entrees and obviously made Red Bulls and rums.
Sorry, I didn't move it. And then he said,
so I'm just a stock boy here. I don't know what this guy's doing. Wearing duct tape, dancing around. It's absolutely ridiculous. I understand there's some story going on here with the princess. She's just pissed off because he was dating her sister's mouth there in high school for a bit, and not really a big deal. I mean, he liked to strap her to his face and say the alphabet. This stuff's kind of funny. So, regardless, I got people dancing around up here in duct tape. I don't know the story. And they lived happily ever after.